Disney, A Magical Life. Our 17-minute presentation that begins in approximately 4 minutes.
Walt Disney Magical Life level.
Hello friends, it's Indiana Holmes, and I'm here at the Disneyland Opera House, getting ready to see A Magical Life. That is the Magical Life of Walt Disney.
Good morning and welcome to Walt Disney, A Magical Life. From Mickey Mouse to motion pictures and television, theme parks, and beyond, Walt's vision and risk-taking have given the world a lifetime of entertainment. The tribute you're about to witness is told in Walt's own words, curated from various interviews he has given throughout his storied career. Although the quality of these recordings varies, we do hope you agree that they provide a unique and personal perspective on the man behind the magic. To help preserve the dignity of this theater, we please ask there be no eating, drinking, or smoking, and please refrain from flash photography, video lighting, and electronic device usage. If anyone has to leave at all during the show before it concludes for any reason whatsoever, please use the exit doors to your right-hand side. Those doors will be closed throughout the performance. All you have to do is give them a gentle push, make a left down the hallway, head out through the curtain. You'll be back outside of Main Street, USA. Those doors will also open up automatically at the end of the show. And now here to help narrate Walt's Magical Life is none other than Chief Executive Officer of the Walt Disney Company, Mr. Bob Iger. We hope you enjoy the presentation and have a magical day here at Walt Disney's original Magic Kingdom.
They say that Hollywood is a town built on dreams, and one of its greatest dreamers was Walt Disney. His life was filled with both exhilarating success and heartbreaking setbacks. But he never gave up. He just kept moving toward that great big, beautiful tomorrow. The story of Walt's life is truly a magical one, and no one could tell it quite like Walt himself.
My dad worked as a carpenter in the World's Fair building. He eventually ended up in Chicago as a contractor, and he was doing that when I was born, December 1901. But my dad made some money as a contractor, and he wanted to get back to the farm. They finally ended up buying this farm in Marceline, Missouri. It was a beautiful farm. but it was not the kind of farm to make a living on. Things got pretty tough on the farm, and my dad had a sickness. So my dad sold the farm, took the money, and went to Kansas City. And my dad bought this Kansas City Star route. And they gave me a route. I was about 9 or 10 when I started that. Winter, we'd go out at 3:30 in the morning right after a blizzard, or in a blizzard, or in pouring rain. It didn't matter. I did that for 6 years. It was tough.
The constant hardship took a heavy toll on the Disney family. One by one, the children began to leave home. Then one day, Walt woke up to find his best friend, his brother Roy, had gone as well. So Walt did something that he would do throughout his life when things got tough. He took a chance.
My brother had joined the Navy, so I wanted to join it. Well, I was still a year too young. I was 16. Finally, this kid came in to me very excited. He said, "There's something just forming here that you and I can get in." I said, "What is it?" He said, "An ambulance unit." I was in Paris, 3rd of September, when Pershing pulled out. Paris, which had been this exciting thing with all these soldiers and things, suddenly there wasn't a soldier to be seen. And I suddenly became very lonesome. So then I went in and put a request in to be discharged. So I hit Chicago. That's where my parents were living. And I said, "Dad, I want to be an artist." And my dad, he just couldn't buy it. So I pulled stakes and moved to Kansas City. Roy was in Kansas City working at a bank. One of the fellows working with Roy said, "Say, I have a couple of friends that have an art shop." I went up with these samples, and there were all these corny things I'd done in France. Well, my gosh, they hired me. I mean, right on the spot. So I'm thinking if I had something with a novel twist, I might crack the market. But I still couldn't get anywhere with it. I failed. I learned a lot out of that. And I think it's important to have a good art failure when you're young. So I packed all my worldly goods in a cardboard suitcase. I went to Hollywood. Arriving there with just $40 in my pocket from my Kansas City venture.
Oswald, the lucky rabbit. To make matters worse, the distributor, everything
Came into our life.
He popped out of my mind onto a drawing pad on a train right around the corner. His first actual screen appearance was at the Old Colony Theater in New York in Steamboat Willie. He was the first cartoon character to stress personality, and I thought Mickey was simply making the way for a more elaborate...
My brain, it was a silly symphonies. Probably something that is silly symphonies.
He wasn't working, he was worrying about the Disney. He took time off and took his wife on the first vacation.
Make a wish. I had the print around 2 years of the
Let it be presented this beautiful statue.
With the profits of Snow White, I built a studio.
But you can see there are no strings on me.
But after the war, there were various things. I wanted to know. After a long concentration on live action and cartoon films, we decided to try something that would employ about every trick we learned in the making of films. We would combine cartoon. I never saw a sad face around the studio. Even my brother Roy was happy. This made me nervous. And the horrible thought struck me. Saturday was always Daddy's Day with different places, and as I'd sit there while they were to make these dreams come true. Something that'll never be finished, something that I can keep developing and adding to. Not only can I have a part, I have to have some kind of a medium like television to let the people know.
Fantasy, full of imagination, the sunny world, the wonderful world of color.
And now your host, Walt Disney.
blessing of size to accomplish. And believe me, it's the most.
Career, Walt never gave up, despite the many challenges along the way. For his visionary work, he received hundreds of awards from all corners of the globe, more Academy Awards than any individual in history, and the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
His reward, I think, is that I've been able to build this wonderful organization, and also to have the public appreciate and accept what I've done all these years. That is. But he was the one that had all picture grocers or anything. And one day when the little boy asked, "Do you draw Mickey Mouse?" And I had to admit I do too. You know, there's a lot of satisfaction in developing ideas into realities, but there's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward, opening up new doors, doing new things, because we're curious. And curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. Hope that we never lose sight of one thing. It was all started by a mouse.
Like a bolt of the blue, they steps in on a star.
On your right hand side, please do take a moment to make sure you have all of your belongings, nothing's falling out of your pockets. Thank you so much. Have a great holiday.
Thank you. Hello, my friends. It is Indiana Holmes here at Disneyland again on a beautiful Wednesday. It is currently 87 degrees in the park, and we just had the wonderful experience of seeing Walt Disney, A Magical Life. If you missed that, scroll back to the beginning of our video today and you can experience that as well. I'm not sure if it was laggy or if the transmission from that show at the Opera House was clean or it started and stopped, but we did the best we could. That's how we started off our day. Welcome to everyone. I hope you're having an awesome day today. I got a late start today. I woke up at 6 in the morning with the idea that I was going to get to the park early, but I just could not do it. I hit the snooze alarm and went back to sleep, so I didn't get here until now. Not quite noon yet. Hello, Haunted Minnie. Happy Wednesday for you. Thank you for joining me this morning, and thank you for putting those messages in the chat, letting people know when I would be silent during rides and shows and when I would be chatting. It is a gorgeous day. It seems like it's not very busy here today. Almost 12 noon and it seems pretty quiet. Let's see, I wonder if we should start off our day with Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. Let's go over there and see if it's open and if we can get a single rider pass. That would be pretty awesome. It's almost lunchtime and I smell all the yummy aromas from the restaurants around here. It is tempting to stop and get some food, but maybe I'll wait until after we get a couple of rides in, or at least Indiana Jones. "87 degrees. It doesn't feel as hot today. Today, we're just a couple of degrees cooler at this moment than we were last week. On Sunday, Lizzie and I, we were just starting to get ill. When we left the park, it was 92. And between 89 degrees and 92 degrees, we were starting to feel kind of ill. She was getting kind of nauseous. We're just not used to the heat anymore. Or maybe just as we've gotten older, we can't withstand the heat as well as we used to. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you, my friend. It's always fun to see subscribers in the park. And they yell out your name and say hi. That's always a nice little boost. Makes my day a little bit happier when I see these friendly faces or meet subscribers or followers that I haven't met before. So that was fun. Let's see. Looks like it's open. I think they're just waiting for people to... I think people are just exiting. I think. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Lightning lane on your right, man. Entrance up the middle.
What did you do? Thank you.
Hi. Hi, do you have any single rider passes yet?
I do.
Oh, super duper.
I was about to say no because they didn't tell me that they had them.
I see. How are you today, Cassie?
Doing wonderful, and yourself?
Excellent. I'm happy they've got you here under the shade because it's getting pretty hot.
It is getting pretty hot, but it's also the humid hot over here.
Yeah, it's a little humid, I guess, because of the water from Jungle Cruise and all. Yeah. All right, well,
Alrighty,
thank
my
you.
dear. You know the rules about single rider?
Yep.
Alrighty.
All right.
Have fun, baby.
You too. All right, it's single rider time. See, it always pays to ask, even if you don't see the single rider. If you don't see the single rider lanyards, or you don't see a cast member hiding them, or not hiding them, holding them. You don't see a cast member holding they were kind of hidden behind a podium there, or desk, whatever. And the cast member didn't even know that they had brought him up until I asked and she looked. It's so nice and cool. This is always a fun way to start the day. First we went and saw Walt Disney, A Magical Life. Now we're going to Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. One of my favorite rides. Yeah, it's Wacky Wednesday, exactly. I think next week I may schedule Wet Wednesday, when I just try to go on all of the wet rides, like Tiana's Bayou Adventure and the Matterhorn, and go over to California Adventure, and go over on Grizzly River Run, any ride with water. So I guess that would include Small World, but you don't get really wet over there, but still it counts, I guess. very light crowd today, even though you see all these people exiting, just looking around the park and just pulling into the parking lot. It was not very busy. Not as many cars in the parking lot as I usually see. Hello.
Right over here.
Thank you. Just walking right through. Thank you. This is fantastic. All right. Now we're just waiting for another cast member to let us through into the other line there. Turn down the brightness here. It's pretty bright indoors here. There we go. That's better. How are you, Haunted Minnie? How is life up in Canada? That's the standby queue there. I'm in the single rider queue over here. So they alternate back and forth. They'll let all of this crowd of standby in first. And once they fill into the projection room, then they'll let me and any other single riders through. So, although these people are going ahead of me, we'll still be cutting the wait time in half or better than that. Hi, how's it going? Hello, Luis Reyes. Welcome, my friend. And if you're watching the channel and you're new to the channel, please say hi in the chat. Let us know where you are watching from. You can type in your city, your state, or your country. Love to know where you guys are watching from. And if you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and hit that notifications button so you don't miss any of our live streamed or our produced and edited content. All right, I think they've cleared the standby queue, so they should be letting us through any moment. It's our turn. Hello, how are you? Hi, how are you? Great, thank you. Right, here we go. Going down the single rider line.
Simply pull it from the right, inserting it into the left, like so. You see the excellence of this invention? Your off-road journey is high speed and turbulent, going over rough and rugged terrain, and then suddenly you are turning sharply and dropping suddenly. It is unlike anything you have ever experienced, I assure you. Now, my friends, one final word of advice. Once you've entered the chamber of destiny, look not into the eyes of the idol. That would be dangerous. Very dangerous.
Good to see you too,
Well,
Liz.
my friends, your moment is drawing near. Already I am envious of the wonders that await you, if you avoid the eyes of Mara, that is.
The creme de la creme of the international smart set are wearing khaki this year, and the new vacation hotspot is Temple of the Forbidden Eye. Everyone's agog over this intriguing discovery by famed archaeologist Indiana Jones. They've heard rumors that it rewards visitors with unlimited riches, eternal youth, or visions of the future. There's just one little hint, the ancient temple idol. If you so much as peek into its eyes, the next stop on your itinerary will be the Gates of Doom. This jubilant junior visited the Chamber of Earthly Riches. Looks like his allowance has gone up. Solid recently visited the Observatory of the Future. Maybe he can tell us who will win the World Series. Keep your eye on the globe.
Welcome, my friends, to the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. I, Sala, shall now give you counsel to safeguard your miraculous journey. Here in your transportation devices are ingenious pouches for safekeeping all earthly treasures when the journey becomes bumpy. And to keep you safe and sound, here are special belts attached into the seats. Simply pull it from the right, inserting it into the left, like so. You see the excellence of this invention? Your off-road journey is high-speed and turbulent, going over rough and rugged terrain, and then suddenly you are turning sharply and dropping suddenly. It is unlike anything.
All right, we are on our way up the ramp and then up the stairs and then over the bridge and then down the stairs and on the Jeeps.
It's such a okay, you can totally do it. Ollie will do it.
The beautiful thing about these indoor rides is not only are they exciting and highly produced, beautifully designed and decorated, but they're incredibly air conditioned so that it's icy cold in here, which is always fantastic in the summer. There's the Jeeps we're gonna ride on. Welcome, my friends. This is Indiana Holmes reporting to you from Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. We shall be boarding our Jeeps and going on our journey shortly. Hang in there and you'll see it all right here. Hello, Togo. Welcome, my friend. Up we go.
Buenos días. Su vehículo está por llegar. Para que disfruten de un viaje seguro, permanezcan sentados con el cinturón de seguridad bien ajustado y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo.
Heading up over the bridge right now that crosses over the Jeep trails. Then we're going to be heading down the stairs to the boarding and boarding area. bring this all the way down here so I can, so I don't get blinded by the screen. And I'm also going to hide the chat from myself so that white text doesn't blind me. But you guys are free to chat amongst each other during the ride. I just will not be responding during the ride.
That is awesome.
tab on your left. Hold the yellow tab on your left hand side. Hold the yellow tab. Thank you.
Alright, here we go, guys.
Hello, oh my friend. The brakes may be needing a little adjustment, but easy on the curves.
The treasure of Mara, glittering gold, is yours.
You had to look, didn't you?
Next time, you're on your own.
Friends, I celebrate your arrival. If you drank too much from the fountain of youth, we will be happy to assist you with strollers. But please, stay seated until your transport comes to a complete stop.
That was so fun. Wow. You guys enjoyed that as much as I did. It was really great.
Inside the transport. If you are traveling with children, must keep a close watch on them. Your transport approaches. I wish you a more successful and wondrous expedition.
All right, now we climb our way back out of the Temple of Doom. That is the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. We avoided all of this standby queue here by doing single rider. Hello, Chef Fabro. Nice to see you, my friend. Hello, I'm no broadcasting pro. Hello, Titanic 101. Hello, Hank Henry. Good to see you, my friend. All right. We did it. First ride of the day. Got here kind of late. Feeling kind of hungry. Might have to stop for lunch somewhere. Everybody say hello to our wonderful mod, Haunted Minnie. She's amazing. Ooh, yeah, it feels humid here next to the Jungle Cruise. A little busier now than it was earlier. When we walked up a few minutes ago, there was zero line to get into Indiana Jones. Now there is a pretty big line, interestingly. These are my people here. Okay, I was thinking of going to Jungle Cruise, but I can see the line is upstairs as well as downstairs, and it's gonna be too hot and humid to do that right now. I prefer to go on the Jungle Cruise when the line is only downstairs. Hello, Chris Callie. Good to see you, my friend. Adventureland Treehouse over here. see what life is looking like over here. Boy, it's pretty hot to be standing outside in line. I would like to go on Haunted Mansion, but I don't know.
Not today.
I don't know how hot it's going to be in line there. Wow, there is like no line whatsoever for, well, there's a little bit of a line. Okay, yeah, there's a 20-minute line for Pirates of the Caribbean. I think I'd rather try my luck over here at Haunted Mansion. See if I can withstand the heat. I don't want to melt. Currently 89 degrees. This is usually my melting point right here. 89 degrees and above is usually when I melt and flee the park. But I got started late today. That's my fault. So I have to endure the heat a little bit. But I gotta stay hydrated, possibly eat something. Okay, we're gonna go up here and see what's happening over at Haunted Mansion. Looks like there's a crowd around it. I think I see some people going in at Lightning Lane. Not sure what's happening. Or maybe these people are all just clustered under the tree, trying to stay cool in the shade. That may be what's happening. Okay, it says 35 minutes. So hopefully it'll be quicker than that. Oh, the fact that we're not having to go into the walled garden means that this is going to be a pretty short line. Here we are, folks. Haunted Mansion with Nightmare Before Christmas overlay. My favorite time of the year. My favorite place to be during Halloween season. It is toasty and it does feel humid here. Probably because we're right next to the rivers, sandwiched kind of right between the rivers of America and Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So, a lot of evaporating water in the air. That's all right. Soon we'll be inside where it's nice and cool. We'll be seeing the Pumpkin King, Sally, we are moving really fast in this line. We'll be seeing Sally, Oogie Boogie, the Pumpkin King, Jack Skellington, who is in fact, of course, the Pumpkin King. All right, let's just hope my phone survives the heat out here. One of the problems when it gets this hot, sort of anything above like 86 degrees, is if you're live streaming and you're out in the heat and in the sun, especially these cell phones. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. I absolutely love your hat. Did you make that yourself?
I got it here.
No kidding.
Years ago.
Years ago. That is the best one I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, beautiful. I love it.
Appreciate it.
I love it. Good spirit, my friend. Oh my gosh, that was the best Mickey ears hat I've ever seen him make me. That Lizzie just made some amazing ears for Halloween season. She's a crochet wizard, and she bought some basic black ears off Amazon. They're just black ears, and then she crocheted orange and black ears that she crocheted right over the top of the basic black vinyl ears, and then she added, it's like Oogie Boogie, and then she made a big bat as well. And so, oh my god, wait till you see these ears. They're so spectacular. Oh, no worries. Alright, Haunted Mansion in its nice, amazing. If you have not seen the Nightmare Before Christmas overlay at the Haunted Mansion, you have not experienced some of Disney's best ingenuity, imagination, creation. It's just fantastic. This line is moving really fast. This is not going to be 35 minutes. This is going to be maybe a 20-minute line at the most. Might even be shorter than that. We're just flying through here. Here's the graveyard with pumpkins for Halloween. You only see this during Halloween season, which starts in mid-August and goes through October 31st. If you're thinking about when to come to Disneyland, like when is the best time, like if you're only going to be able to come like one time in the year or one time in your life, I highly recommend coming during Halloween season or Christmas season. You still get to see the Haunted Mansion in its Nightmare Before Christmas theme if you come at Christmas time, because obviously the Haunted Mansion's Nightmare Before Christmas is themed after the Tim Burton Disney Nightmare Before Christmas stop motion animation film, which is all about the Pumpkin King, Jack Skellington, discovering by accident Christmas Land and learning about Santa Claus, although he calls him Sandy Claus, and he very much wants to be part of Christmas, but he kind of makes some crucial mistakes in his understanding of Christmas and his method of celebrating it. If you've never seen The Nightmare Before Christmas, go out and rent it. Buy it. Go on eBay and buy a used copy or buy a new copy on Amazon, or go to a store where you can find it and get it. If you have a streaming service, the Disney streaming service will have Nightmare Before Christmas. It is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's one of the most imaginative, original stories too. You know, a lot of the classic Disney, famous classic Disney animated movies like Sleeping Beauty and Snow White are based on stories that are ancient, like Grimm's fairy tales and so on, or they're based on other IP like Winnie the Pooh, which was created by the author A.A. Milne. But the Nightmare Before Christmas was completely original. It was not based on any other old or ancient story. It wasn't based on anybody else's IP. It all came out of the mind of Tim Burton, who worked for Disney when he got straight out of college at Cal Arts, California Art Institute. A lot of people don't know that the Disney family, Walt Disney and the family, they took over Chouinard, which was a famous art school in Los Angeles, and then they purchased land out in Valencia, which is a suburb about an hour north of Los Angeles. Okay, maybe a little bit less, 45 minutes to an hour north of Los Angeles. And it was mostly a bedroom community, but they bought land out there and they built an incredibly beautiful, expansive campus and renamed the Chouinard Institute California Institute of the Arts. And probably half of all of the Disney animators and most of the Disney Imagineers went to school at Cal Arts. Tim Burton was one of those people. He was just a genius storyteller and animator, and he was hired right out of college, right out of Cal Arts to work for Disney. But his aesthetic, his imagination, spookier things in life. And so Disney didn't really know what to do with him. And after a few years, he got bored with Disney and he left. But he continued working on his own and for other studios. And then he came up with the Nightmare Before Christmas story. And he loved stop frame animation. That's the kind of animation he wanted to do. And so he got Disney to fund Nightmare Before Christmas. They kind of brought him back in-house, and that's how we get Nightmare Before Christmas. Disney realized the genius of Tim Burton, their former employee, and then backed him with his new creation, The Nightmare Before Christmas. And that's how we end up with this wonderful story, or then inspired the Imagineers to come up with the idea of doing a holiday overlay for the Halloween and Christmas seasons here at the Haunted Mansion. I do believe this is the only Haunted Mansion in the world at all the Disney parks that does the Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween overlay. So if you want to have this experience in person, you have to come to Disneyland here in Anaheim, California to this Haunted Mansion. And I highly recommend it, because even though it'll look amazing and very exciting and fun when you're watching me live stream it, it's still incredibly special when you see it in person. Seeing it in person is the thing to do. But you'll get a little preview of it here today as we see the whole Nightmare Before Christmas overlay. Thank you, Haunted Minnie. Haunted Minnie checked for us, if you didn't see that in the chat. And Nightmare Before Christmas, the movie by Tim Burton, is on Disney Plus, so you can see it there, friends.
Everyone's dying to get inside. Fill on in as best you can. If you see the footprints, you can see more. You can arrange the inside. Don't be afraid of calling us.
Okay, I will not be talking during the ride or during this attraction. You're free to continue to chat with each other in the chat, but I will not be responding until the ride is over. Enjoy.
I just don't think your word is real. Eating your first meal in the morning.
Twas a long time ago, longer now than it seems, in a place that perhaps you've seen in your dreams. For the story that you are about to be told began with the holiday worlds of old. I know you're curious to see what's inside. It's what happens when two holidays collide. Welcome, my friends, to our Christmas delight. Come witness a ghoulishly glorious sight. It's time for our holiday tale to begin. There's no turning back now. Please, come all the way in. Our holiday tale is a tale that's quite charming, but during this season, it's sometimes alarming. So relax and reflect. Feel free to take pause while we tell you a tale about dear Sandy Claus.
Ladies and gentlemen, to see how Jack has wrecked our halls, kindly drag your bodies away from the walls.
Breaking news. You think that's too
Was the nightmare before Christmas, and all through the house Not a creature was peaceful, not even a mouse. The stockings, all hung by the chimney with care, when opened that morning, would cause such a scare. The children, nestled all snug in their beds, would have nightmares of monsters and skeleton heads. This year, he's decided to play Santa Claus. But when Halloween means Christmas, you might see a few flaws. And now, a dark carriage will take you away. Sit back, rest in peace in your black Christmas sleigh. Your sleigh will accommodate one or two more. We hope you're prepared for what Jack has in store. Please remain seated in your black Christmas sleigh. We will continue your holiday tour.
Your attention, please. Spooky spirits have interrupted your holiday tour. If you wish to continue waiting, you may, but if you do need an exit, please notify the nearest caretaker for assistance. We hope to continue shortly. Thank you.
Technical difficulty at the moment. The Omni-Mover Doom buggies are currently standing still, which is not the way they're supposed to work. They're supposed to be moving continuously unless they need to board somebody that is wheelchair bound or has some other physical ailment. But this gives us an opportunity to have a close look at the main display here.
Are you ready to resume your visit? We will continue our holiday tour in no time at all.
this morning. At this moment in time, we are experiencing some technical difficulties. Please keep your hands and arms and legs and rest of your body inside your doom buggy. And we will keep going as soon as we can. Thank you for your misunderstanding.
This is the first time this has ever happened to me where I've been standing in line when it broke down like this. Usually you're on the car and it stops for a minute or two while they're trying to load somebody on that has some disability, but this seems like it's something more difficult than that to deal with. I'm happy that I was inside the show building. Ah, there goes the doom buggies. They're moving. They're moving again. I'm happy I was inside the Haunted Mansion, which is nice, icy cold air conditioned when this broke down, because it would really be a bummer to be stuck outside in the sun for an extended period of time like this. Are about to start moving again.
Take your holiday tour momentarily.
To understand the right from wrong, for wheels of fortune to spin their rich and golden song. 3 lifelines extending help to those in need, 2 passion potions that love and romance may succeed. On the first day of Christmas, my good love gave to me a star, a brilliant star for my fortune card dream. On the 13th day of Christmas, my good love gave to me.
You can make a scene then. Why, even if
Look at all the happy faces. Season's greetings, everyone. It's Christmas time. Welcome to my Christmas light. Look, Zero.
What's this? We wish you were scared.
Isn't this fun? I can't wait to see what you
I'll be waiting to open my Christmas present.
Oh my gosh, that was fantastic. And getting stuck in there, I've got to cool off too, which was nice. Ah, that was fantastic. Now the question is, where do I eat? Tiana's Bayou Adventure? These are pretty cool. Not as nice as the ones that Lizzie made. Hers are very original, but these are cool. I like the Sally. The Sally ears are really nice as well. Hello, Truxer! Let's see who else is here. Kelly in the Parks, welcome, my friend. Captain Jack Sparrow, howdy. All right, gonna head over this way, I think. Man, I just love going on the Haunted Mansion. So great. If you missed any of the live stream, feel free to rewind and catch up with anything you missed. Now I'm trying to decide, should I eat at Tiana's Bayou Adventure, Hungry Bear Barbecue, or Rancho del Zacalo? I haven't had Mexican food in a while, but I also haven't had a muffaletta sandwich in a while. There's probably more seating over at the Rancho del Zacalo. Let's see what the line looks like over here at Pirates of the Caribbean. Can't tell if these are people going up and down the bridge that are trying to get into Pirates, or if they're just people moving along the bridge going from Adventureland into New Orleans Square. Guess we're gonna find out as we walk up over here. It is a line going up the bridge and back down for Pirates of the Caribbean. So that means the line is probably at least 25 minutes long. Hot too out here in the sun. Very hot. Oh yes, 90 degrees at the moment. 90 degrees is not fun. I guess it's fun if you're laying on the beach or if you're floating in a pool. Yeah, 25 minutes, that was right. Or floating out at sea on a boat. Any of those things would be awesome. There is like hardly anybody here at the Riverbell Terrace. I wonder if they are serving lunch or not. Let's see. Let's see, they got a brunch menu, sandwiches, buttermilk fried chicken, country Cuban sandwich. That one's actually pretty good. Big Bell sandwich, Nashville chicken. And they don't have that many choices here. There's only 3 choices for what they're calling brunch. I guess it's technically still brunch. I think brunch is usually from about 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock. I think I'm heading to Rancho del Zacalo. Yes, Troxer, it is too hot for me too. That's why I am just trying to dart between air-conditioned spaces. Yeah, if I was here early in the morning like I had planned to be, I would have enjoyed cooler weather, and then I would have left about now when it hit 90. Because right about 89 is when I start to lose my cool, so to speak. But I just needed a little extra sleep today. Wow, Rancho del Zacalo looks empty. What the heck? Or maybe just people don't want to sit out here in the heat.
I know, I want to
Hopefully they're open. Guess we're gonna find out. Yeah, see this? There's usually just tons of people out here. Crazy. Maybe oh yeah, I think they're sitting inside. Okay. They're sitting under the covered area of the patio. I mean, all the patio is covered, but some of it is a little cooler than other parts. Pretty here, isn't it? All right, here we go. Let's see, burrito Sonora. Burrito Sonora with chicken, trio tacos, chorizo papa tacos. Carne asada fries are very good. Trick or treat mulata, what is that? Cheesy blue corn tortilla and refried beans. Chicken tinga. Crema cotija cheese. That looks pretty good, I'm gonna try that. Trick or treat molita. I've never had that. Hopefully it's enough food. Kitchen here. I'm actually gonna put stuff together. Y'all have that trick or treat molita thing?
Yeah, of course. Anything else?
Is that like a full meal though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's coming out right now, so you can check
I
out.
see. Okay, cool. Well, what's on top of that?
It's a molita part.
Oh, it's the corn part. Okay. Interesting. I've never had this. Never even heard of it. I wonder if it's something that Disney, the Disney kitchen just cooked up, just made up and invented. Interesting. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Oh, I need a tray.
There's no tasting salad.
Excuse me. Can you give me a tray there? I forgot to get a tray. Thank you so much, dear. Got it. Okay, it's gonna be a little tricky here trying to get my drink and my food and everything. Let's see. Get a cup here. Is that the biggest cup there is? Yes, it is. Okay. Get some ice. I'll get an original Coke here today, which I rarely do, but I had a lot of Coke Zero yesterday, so I think I can afford to have a little bit of sugar today. Waiting for the foam to go down. Okay, this is always tricky now, trying to carry the tray and the drink with no lid at the same time while I'm holding the foam. Hi, how are you?
We have an annual pass holder.
I do. Hang on. Okay, guys. I have to swipe away from it, but I'll be right back.
It's a cool little device.
Yeah.
Moves around.
Keeps it more steady than if you're just holding it without it. Yep. Oh, you do have a lid there. Okay, so let's put that lid on there now. Thank you so much. Grab a bunch of napkins. Never have too many napkins. All right, let's find ourselves a place to sit, preferably someplace shady. All right, I got myself a place in the shade here in Frontierland. Hello, my friends. Indiana Holmes here. It's a beautiful Sunday, Wednesday. What am I saying? It's a beautiful Wednesday. I'm coming back here on Sunday, so that was on my mind. It is 90 degrees at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a very light day here in terms of attendance. I'm guessing that's because it's very hot. Most kids are back in school now. Vacations are over. Summer vacations are over for most adults. And so now Disneyland is probably as quiet as it's going to be for a while. I would say this month of September will be probably the quietest period before we hit the true Halloween season of October. Even though we just went on Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and that wasn't that crowded. You saw Haunted Mansion was a little bit more crowded, but still not bad at all, right? Anyway, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I had to stop and get some food, and I'm going to take this opportunity to also charge up my phone, my cell phone that you're watching me on, because when you're live streaming, the battery gets depleted much quicker. I'm going to show you guys this food I got. It's very interesting. I've never seen anything like this before. Let's get this over here. Look at this. Isn't that interesting? This is blue corn. It's like a blue corn patty. And I do love blue corn. Blue corn tamales are the best. But there's like chicken and salsa and cheese and sour cream and stuff underneath there. Ah, Tiffany, you're gonna be in Costa Mesa. Well, you're gonna have to run up here to Disneyland and enjoy Disneyland while you're at it. Okay, I gotta plug in the cell phone here. Sorry for the shaky cam there. Trying to readjust the cell phone camera after I plugged it in. Oh, this month. I thought it said next month. Okay. Wow, you're gonna have a great time. This is the perfect time to come to the park. Yeah, it's relaxing here today because it's not so crowded. Usually 1 o'clock at Rancho del Zocalo would just be packed. Like all of the seating would just be absolutely slammed. But it's not today. Now this is a really interesting little thing I'm eating here. So it looks like it's pork, some kind of sauce, and then you break off some of this blue corn and you get something like this.
Yeah. Well, you got your drink. Let's just go see if we can still...
Yeah, that's very tasty. Very yummy. It is actually very yummy, this meal. There is a chili here. I don't know if it's hot or not, but we're gonna try it. Oh yeah, that's a little hot. Not super intense though, not incredibly hot. But it definitely has a kick to it, for sure. So this thing I'm eating, I don't think it's pork. I think it's chicken. I think that's what it said. So it looks like that. And then you take a bit of this blue corn biscuit. It's pretty good. It's different from other things. Oh, there's even another blue corn biscuit at the bottom. I didn't even notice that. Well, I can still taste that chili. That chili is hot. It's working its way down my throat. So if you are planning a trip to Disneyland, California Adventure, and Disneyland, this would be the month to come, because right now, during the weekdays, in the daytime, okay, it's pretty light attendance, I would say. Very light attendance. Now, of course, at night, it's gonna get a lot busier. When people get out of school and off of work, during this season, it's very, very busy. So be aware of that. If you're coming anytime between now and Halloween, October 31st, beginning at about 3 o'clock, it'll start to get a little bit busier. And then after 6 o'clock, it's gonna be just slammed with people. All the locals coming. Okay, here we go. That's really good. There's some beans on top of it. And then the chicken. Pretty yummy. I have never heard of this dish before. So I highly recommend, if you are coming to Disneyland during the months of September or October, that you develop a costume, develop a look. They won't let you wear like full costumes. Like you can't come dressed as Winnie the Pooh or Jack Skellington. But you can develop a costume kind of look that is inspired by maybe a character or a ride or one of the Disney movies. And as long as your face is not covered, they'll let you in with most things that are Disney inspired, but that are not full head to toe costumes. So for example, the way I dress, right? You've seen how I dress all the time. That's inspired by my love of Adventureland, the Jungle Cruise, and of course Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye, which of course was inspired by Disney, was inspired by Indiana Jones, the movies, the movie franchise. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera around a little bit here so I can eat without having to be on camera. You are getting Dash. Indy, we are getting Dash for Haunted Mansion. I'm not sure what Dash means. Is that, do you mean like Lightning Lane or something? Hello, Commando guest. Oh, disabled, okay. Disabled access. Oh, okay, that'll be really helpful, yeah. That's better than Lightning Lane. Man, I'm gonna try and eat some more of this chili. I may be crazy, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, it's so good, but it's so hot. Okay, I better stop eating this chili because I just ate some of it and it's making my eyes water and I'm sweating. Oh, Tiffany, your hair was Wednesday from Netflix. How fun is that? I love that show, Wednesday. It's so cool. It has that Tim Burton kind of appeal to it for me. Yeah, that sounds interesting, Tiffany. That sounds like a way to go. Thank you for posting that recap, Haunted Minnie. You are the best. Oh my God, this is so hot. Why did I ever eat that chili? Oh my God, it's really hot. It's burning the heck out of my mouth and throat. Oh boy, what was I thinking? Eating that chili on a hot day. Hello, Damien. Okay, I highly recommend you don't try to eat hot chilies on a hot day. Oh my gosh, this is so hot. So Damien, I am in Frontierland and I'm eating at Rancho del Zocalo. Oh, these are like hot pepper chilies. It's not like chili, it's not like chili with beans and meat. I'm just talking about this chili. I'll show it to you on camera here. It was a chili pepper. I recommend not eating the chili pepper. Unless hydroxer, yeah. Unless you're used to eating really hot food, but I'm telling you, my head is sweating. My eyes are watering. Oh my gosh, what was I thinking eating the hot chili? They do have chili in the park. You can buy Walt's chili over at the Carnation Cafe. It's kind of bland though. I think Walt wasn't used to eating really hot foods, so the Walt's chili is kind of bland, but it's very tasty. It has a lot of flavor. And then the chili cheese dog over at the Coca-Cola refreshment stand is really good. But that's completely different from eating a chili pepper. Yeah, hi Ken. I don't know what kind of pepper it is. I don't think it's a jalapeno because jalapenos are usually green. This one's yellow. Man, it's hot. Yeah, well, the food at Disneyland has gotten so much better over the last few years. Beginning in about, I would say 2018, it started to get a lot better. I would say skip the pizza over at Pizza Planet. It's not very good pizza. It's probably the least tasty and the least impressive thing would be that pizza over at Pizza Planet. Clam chowder's okay. Not as good as it used to be, but it's okay. I would try some of the other restaurants now. The food over at the Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree is very good. They have, you know, all the kind of things you'd find at a barbecue restaurant. And they have a lot of seating. If you like Mexican food, Rancho del Zocalo is not bad. Yeah, you can bring your own water in, either a plastic bottle of water or bring a big water container.
I hope you fell asleep.
My wife often brings a huge, like, water bottle, one of those steel ones, those stainless steel ones, and she just drinks that. But you're right, if you buy a bottle of water here, it's like $5. Ah, excellent, Tiffany. Yeah, you'll have to leave us a link to where we can look at your pictures. Oh, that's pretty smart, Troxer. Yeah, I remember when I was up in Washington State, I did notice the water there tasted amazing. The water in Washington State tasted amazing. Here's an odd one for you. When we were in New York City, in Manhattan, the tap water there was amazing. I couldn't believe it. You know, you'd expect in a big old city like that, that with the pipes and so on, the quality of water wouldn't be great, but it was actually kind of amazing. I was really shocked. I think they say that's why the bagels in New York City and Manhattan are so good, because of the water. But I'm sure it's not as good as the water in Washington. Well, I gotta say, this is pretty yummy. I'm enjoying this food. The other thing they celebrate here at Disneyland this time of year is the Day of the Dead, which is a Mexican holiday, kind of a Mexican celebration, sort of like Halloween but different. It's where they honor their dead relatives.
Let's go see the show.
And they have big parades in Mexico with all kinds of costumes and skeletons and stuff. And they're celebrating the dead relatives and friends. And just outside of Rancho del Zocalo here, they have an entire area set up to celebrate the Day of the Dead. So we'll walk by that when I get. Ah man, that chili gave me a runny nose.
Great. Free chug here.
Okay, let me get your ponies. So you don't want your hair getting
Almost done eating here, guys. I wish they still had entertainment in the Golden Horseshoe. They have a stage in there. They used to have a stage show years ago, decades ago. And then they got it down to just the Michael, the piano player. But now he doesn't play there anymore. He just plays over at Carnation Cafe. Or not Carnation Cafe, but outside the Coca-Cola. That was pretty good. Interestingly, it doesn't look like my cell phone is charging. Sometimes this happens in the heat. The cell phone prevents itself from overheating by shutting down some functions, like the
lady that was sitting next to me at the Star Wars,
the charging.
she was showing me her daughter's, yeah.
So we'll get started here just in a moment. But I want to invite you guys that don't know to my second channel, which is a completely different thing. It has nothing to do with Disneyland for the most part. And the second channel is called Story Time with Indiana. So far this year, I've read Bram Stoker's Dracula, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I've read the A.A. Milne books about Winnie the Pooh, including House on Pooh Corner and The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. We read, let's see, so many books recently. So I read them. I was originally reading them live and live streaming them, but I think I got better quality by just recording them and then uploading them as premieres. And so that's what we're doing now. Currently, we're reading The Red Harvest, which is a really good crime novel by Dashiell Hammett, one of the best writers of the sort of noir, the noir type of story writing, you know, with gangsters and femme fatales and crime and murder, mystery thriller stuff. So I haven't moved all of the content from Storytime onto the new channel because I actually started doing that on this channel, but then I decided to make a separate channel for it. But if you guys want to check it out, It would be youtube.com/@Storytime by Indiana, Storytime with Indiana Holmes. It's all one word, Storytime with Indiana Holmes. The Dashiell Hammett novel we're reading right now is called Red Harvest. And what I do is I read 1 hour per day at 6 p.m., from 6 to 7 p.m. Sometimes it's a little bit less than 1 hour, sometimes a few minutes more, because I read complete chapters. I don't stop in the middle of a chapter. So if that's something that interests you, the premieres are at 6 p.m. and the chat is live. So you can still chat in all of the Winnie the Pooh stories that I read earlier. And let's see, what else did I read? Alice in Wonderland, some of the Grimm's fairy tales like Little Red Riding Hood. Those are still actually on this channel in a playlist, but that playlist is going to get moved. All those videos are going to get moved to the new channel, which is Storytime with Indiana Holmes. So anyway, if you like that, it's kind of nice because you can kick back and just listen to it while you're eating dinner, or kick back in a chair and listen to it. Watch it if you want to, because it's just me reading a book, right? Or you can play the videos before you go to bed and listen to the stories as you're trying to get sleepy. All right, time to get going here. I hope my cell phone is charging, because it doesn't look like it is. All right, away we go. Pictures with different characters from Coco. Right. You can see how it looks. It's cool, huh? Look at this over here. Each year, upon All Saints' Day, November 1st, and All Souls' Day, November 2nd, stemming back to the days of the Aztecs, the holiday is a festive occasion that honors those who have passed away while also celebrating the continuation of life. Those who celebrate this holiday embrace the belief that death is not the end of our connection with others. Love goes beyond the grave. In Latin American cultures and among many cultures around the world, the annual celebration brings communities together to honor both the living and the dead. So there you go. And you can see they have this big statue right here. It's pretty cool. And then this is where you can meet characters from Coco. And then they have more characters over there. I'm just gonna go over here so you can see these characters. So you can see there's like a whole setup here. So even when they don't have characters, you can take pictures in front of this. I think I might take a trip around the rivers of America on the Mark Twain here. I wonder what the line is like for Big Thunder Mountain. I'm gonna go check that out. Oh, it's closed. Check it out. Big Thunder Mountain is closed for renovations, I guess, or maintenance. Okay, so no Big Thunder Mountain. Good thing Lizzie and I rode on that just last week. I didn't realize it was closing.
How long is it before it leaves? 10 minutes. 5 minutes?
All right, about 5 minutes. All right, we're gonna take a ride around rivers of America. Oh, there's somebody with a Santa hat already. Check him out. This guy has a Santa hat on right here. He is ready for Christmas. He's getting his Christmas on early. If you're just joining us, this is Indiana Holmes reporting from Disneyland in Anaheim, California, and we're just about to board the Mark Twain. If you missed any of the live stream, you can wind back the stream using your rewind controls on your app or in your YouTube app or on your browser, however you're watching us. We started off the day down at the Disney Opera House, where we saw the magical life of Walt Disney. So if you've never seen that, I'm not sure how the transmission was down there because the cellular connection down around the flagpole and around that Disneyland Main Street station and the Opera House is very, very poor. So it may start and stop or skip. But anyway, hopefully you get to see it. And at the very end there, you get to see the new animatronic of Walt Disney. It's pretty cool. I do like it. And the whole story of Walt Disney, the way they tell it through old home movies and old home photos, is really spectacular. From there, we went to Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye, and then the Haunted Mansion. Now we're going to go around the park, or we're going to go around Tom Sawyer's Island here. Oh, there's Tiana. Check out Tiana. She's so pretty. Oh, she's going upstairs. She probably waved to us from upstairs. See her come out in her green dress right there. There she is.
Out there about their Indian picture of the trail, all the way out in the
Tiana.
Grand Sewer Mark Twain is now taking passengers and cargo for an authentic steam-powered journey up the roads of America. Before you guys come aboard, as a reminder on board the Mark Twain, please take your time and look in, watch your steps. If you have small children, please help them by the hand and help them on board. Also, folks, we ask you to refrain from smoking, gambling, and of course, drinking the hard liquor on board the Mark Twain. We'll call you momentarily.
These people are special. They must have bought special passes because they got on first ahead of everybody. Oh, it's a group tour thing. Okay, they paid the big bucks. Those group tours cost $500, but I think you're allowed to bring 6 or 8 people. But that's on top of the cost of the ticket for entry. All right, I'm going up the back stairs by the paddle wheel on the engine.
Welcome aboard the Mark Twain Riverboat. I'll be your captain for this journey along the beautiful rivers of America. Just a few reminders to keep us all safe during our trip. Please do not sit or climb on the outside railings, and be sure to watch your children.
Okay, I'm going to stay on the second deck here because it's covered, so I won't be melted by the sun.
And now, here's a few words from the first mate.
Bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, no se sienten en las barandillas exteriores ni se trepen en las mismas. Asegúrense de vigilar a sus hijos y absténganse de fumar.
Hi, Kelly. Yeah, I don't think they have any gambling on the ship, but that would be an interesting thing if they made this into a gambling ship, right? I think that's a little bit outside the Disney brand. Boy, that lunch I had was so yummy. Such an unusual thing. I think they just made it up. I've never ever seen that in a Mexican restaurant or at any person's house who was either Mexican or Mexican descent or family of Mexicans or South Americans or Central Americans. I think they just invented that thing, but it was really good. Yeah, that was such a great movie. That movie, How the West Was Won, that soundtrack from that movie has stuck in my head my entire life. I've seen that movie probably 9 or 10 times, maybe more, many times since I was a child. And I think the first time I saw it, it was like on black and white television. because that's all we had as kids until color television became less expensive. And then my dad finally bought a color TV, and then I saw it in color. And then I've seen it several times since. I think I might even own the DVD. I'll have to go home and check. If I don't, I'm gonna have to buy it. How the West Was Won. That was great. And the soundtrack is just amazing. The breeze up here on the second deck of the Mark Twain is fantastic. So happy I'm up here. So unfortunately, Big Thunder Mountain is closed. I was thinking of going on it, but it is not happening. How you doing, Monarch? Yeah, Gregory Peck was a great actor. Well, interestingly,
welcome aboard the Mark Twain Riverboat. I'll be your captain for this journey along the beautiful rivers of America. Just a few reminders to keep us all safe during our trip. Please do not sit or climb on the outside railings, and be sure to watch your children. We don't want to be fishing anyone out of the river. Also, there should be no fires or smoking on board. Thank you. And now, here's a few words from the first mate.
Bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, no se sienten en las barandillas exteriores ni se trepen en las mismas. Asegúrense de vigilar a sus hijos.
Ah, it's so nice up here. Nice and breezy. You don't feel this breeze as much down at ground level, but you sure feel it here up on the second floor of the Mark Twain and out on the river. I am a little bit worried that my cell phone does not appear to be recharging. I think this is a self-protection mode for the phone. It doesn't want to charge in this heat because charging heats up the phone quite a bit itself. I did have my phone shut down in self-protection mode from overheating twice. Once last Sunday and then also last Friday. And we are moving backwards at the moment for some reason.
That's the leadsman calling out the deck markings so we can avoid running aground. Mark Twain is not just the name of a riverboat or a great American author. It also means the water here is too fast.
So the Mark Twain riverboat and the Rivers of America here are set in 1883.
On our trip, we'll visit the magnificent Columbia.
Tom Sawyer's Island is in the middle.
The graceful Missouri of the windswept.
Going by the Riverbell Terrace restaurant here, which was originally the Aunt Jemima Pancake House back when the park opened.
Interesting sights along the way, and even tell you about a legend or two. We begin our trip right here on the mighty Mississippi, heading south and ending up down in New Orleans.
20-minute ride, 20-minute wait now for the Pirates of the Caribbean, so shorter line than it was when I walked by it before lunch. It was 25 minutes then, now it's only 20. Passing by New Orleans Square and Pirates of the Caribbean now. We have the Cafe Orleans here, which is very excellent food. And next to that, we have Tiana's Bayou, or actually Tiana's Palace, I should say, which has excellent Southern-inspired food as well.
One of those stories involves the old mansion you see over there on the hill.
And there's the Haunted Mansion in its Nightmare Before Christmas overlay. We were on that earlier today.
If you're brave enough, you should see for yourself after we arrive back at the landing at Frontierland.
And Fowler's Harbor here, where we find the Columbia docked.
We're now passing Fowler's Harbor. This is home port for the three-masted windjammer of the Columbia, the first American ship to circumnavigate the globe. Here's a bit of history for you. The Columbia set sail from Boston Harbor in 1787. She rounded Cape Horn and
beautiful
became the
ship.
first American ship to carry the Stars and Stripes around the world. The most famous landmark in this area is Tiana's Foods, built on an old salt dome and home to Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Here come the log boats from Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Look, Tiana's right next to me. I didn't even know that.
You get the chance.
Here she is.
Almost there.
That's awesome. Those people got soaked. Tiana's over here dancing. She's so beautiful. And here we are at Tiana's Bayou Adventure, straight ahead behind the trees. Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree, very good food. There's the Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And further down there is the Winnie the Pooh ride. And we've got the Davy Crockett canoes here down below us. There's a lot of covered seating, both upstairs and downstairs at the Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree. So if you like that kind of food, it's pretty good, and there's a lot of seating.
As we head into the remote areas of the rivers of America, you're in for a real treat. I've been navigating these parts for years now, but I never get tired of taking in the breathtaking beauty of the Columbia River. The majestic trees, the stunning rock formations, the cascading waterfalls, the moose, deer,
See the Disneyland train right now.
I do believe he's giving us a sign of peace. That means we're all clear as we head up the Missouri River to the home of the Plains Indians. port side of the riverboat is a wise old shaman, sharing a story from all of us to hear. He's telling the tale of how we push the young tribes into the hollowed out bridge and turn it into the most wondrous of musical instruments, the flute. It's a legend, but Lakota passed down from generation to generation. And there, just beyond the shaman, is a tribe of Plains Indians setting up their camp along the banks of the river. They'll be here for a few months and then move on. As we continue our journey, keep a close eye on the riverbanks. There's a good chance we might catch a glimpse of moose, mountain lions, and other wildlife.
Tiana was right next to me, but she was in her character performance, so I didn't want to disturb her. I think her job is to wave at everybody, dance around, wish people happy birthday and stuff, people that are on the shore, so I didn't want to disturb her. Right in the middle of this, you can see there's Space Mountain. It's kind of odd seeing that from this point of view.
Off the starboard side is Pirate's Lair at Tom Sawyer Island. Young Tom always said he wanted to be a pirate, and I think I see why. If you're a pirate, you don't need to get up early in the morning and go to school.
Wow, that's pretty good. Yeah, it seems like Wednesdays are the quietest days in the park.
All day long.
Especially in the morning, it would have been really quiet. I just couldn't get here this morning. Well, I have discovered that at 90 degrees, which is the temperature right now, my cell phone will not charge off of the portable battery that I normally charge it from, because charging heats up the phone even more. So I think we're not going to be able to live stream too much longer, because I think the phone is going to run out of battery power.
Now heading back into civilization along the Rio Grande. Off in the distance are the towering buttes of Big Thunder Mountain. Rumor has it that the railroad built to haul gold out of the mountain has been seized by supernatural forces, and they've turned
the breeze feels really good right here.
In the wilderness. Of course, that may be just another legend of the river. Just ahead is the Frontierland, where our journey ends. On behalf of our entire crew, I'd like to thank you for booking passage on the Mark Twain Riverboat. At this time, we ask that you prepare to disembark. If you're on one of the upper decks, please make your way down to the first deck. Stairways to the right side and the back of the boat may offer the quickest and easiest route. We hope you enjoyed your voyage with us and that you'll visit us again real soon.
Engine room. Approach ready in 1/4 speed. Man from all line. All passengers, stand by to go ashore.
There's Tiana again. So pretty.
Those of you waiting to board the Mark Twain, please come all the way forward through the turnstiles up to that white fence to make room for more people. Once again, please come all the way forward through those turnstiles. Make room so more folks can join us.
Let's walk over here and see if we can get a closer look at the stage they have set up here for the Day of the Dead. They don't have anybody over here right now, but we can go look at the Day of the Dead. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I just came to look at the display. Ah, it's so cool. Look at this. That is awesome. What an awesome Day of the Dead display. I love it. It's very cool. Love it, love it, love it. The Day of the Dead right here. What great characters. This looks so cool. We'll pan across the whole thing here. See, they offer foods, fruits, breads, drinks for the dead to honor them. You've heard of the band The Grateful Dead? Well, this is the Dead Band right here. So fun. And this character over here. Awesome. I'm gonna go over in here into the clothing they have out here. A lot of Coco inspired clothing. Some Toy Story. Ah, this Coco inspired sweatshirt is really nice. Beautiful. That is gorgeous. Oh, I like these little Day of the Dead dolls. And I think you can go like that and then you see the face. So these are inspired by Coco. Familia, that's nice. Oh, look at this cool hat. Oh, I love the Mickey and Minnie cowboy shirt. That's very fun. Oh, and there's Minnie, Disneyland riding horse. They got some Smokey the Bear stuff here, which is surprising because Disney doesn't own Smokey the Bear, but they are happily selling Smokey the Bear merchandise. All the different characters on sweatshirts. Chip and Dale, I love Chip and Dale. It's nice and cool in this shop, I must say. Part of the benefits of shopping is you get to be in the air conditioning. Look at this. Oops. Came off of the hook there. I think that's inspired by all the villains. Lots of Halloween Mickey merch. That's cute for a little kid. It's a blingy Minnie Mouse. They even have Mickey backpacks. And these are good size ones too. They're not small like those Loungefly ones. This is like a real full-size college type backpack. That's really nice. $55, not too bad. Because it's pretty rare that you find a backpack or a bag of any sort with Halloween Mickey as a pumpkin Mickey. Okay, cell phone still not charging. Oh yeah, just touching the back of my cell phone is super hot and it's not even charging. So it's probably not going to charge because of the heat. Looks like we could go in and see the Tiki room. Enchanted Tiki room. Hi, how you doing?
Good, and you?
Excellent.
Enjoy the show.
Let's see if I can find a spot back in here where I won't be bothering people. Okay. I usually go for the corners, but there's no corners available. I'll have to go over here. All right, Enchanted Tiki room time. Oh yeah, Indiana Jones goes down multiple times per day. It's a rare day when it doesn't go down at all. I think it's probably the fault of people dropping stuff off of the Jeeps, I'm guessing, and then somehow they need to clear the pathway for the Jeeps, and they probably need to stop and search for stuff. I don't really know why, but that's my theory. Well, happily, we went on Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye right away. That was our first ride of the day, so you can scroll back and watch that if you want. This is a great attraction to cool off in.
Aloha! Aloha! We can do a little better than that. Aloha! Aloha! I think that's been the best one so far today. All right. Welcome to Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room, brought to you by Dole. Just a couple of things before you begin the show. There is no flash photography, as it does bother our feathered friends up here. If at any point during the show you need to exit, please do so using the door that is currently open, the one over there. That door will be closed during the show. Just give it one big push, you'll be right outside. Without further ado, enjoy the show. Mahalo. Mahalo. Alright guys, I need your help to wake up Jose, our master of ceremonies. Give him a huge round of applause.
Oh, what is this, señorita? My siestas are getting shorter and shorter. Oh, look at all the people. Welcome to Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. Hey, Michael, mi amigo, pay attention, it's showtime.
So it is. And what darling people I have sitting under me. Pierre, you rascal, you. Let's put on the show.
Mon ami, I am always ready, as you say, to put on the show. Oh, pardon, madame. That whistle was for my good friend, Fritz.
Ach, du Lieber, I almost fell out of my number perch. Glad to see you all aboard, sure, or wherever you are. My goodness, you're all staring at us. We better start the show rolling.
Wait. We forgot to wake up the Glee Club.
Ole, ole, it's showtime.
In the tiki room, in the tiki room.
All the birds sing words
And the flowers croon. In the tiki room.
Welcome to our tropical hideaway, you lucky people, you. If we weren't in the show starting right away, we'd be the audience too.
All together in the tiki room, in the tiki room.
All the birds sing words
And the flowers croon. In the tiki room.
I sing so beautiful, I should sing so low.
See, so low we can't hear you.
My voice may not be so marvelous, but my profile is out of this world.
Jawohl, but the trouble is, It's not far enough out of this world. Isn't that right, Herr Schmidt? Oh, I see. Schmidt has no hair.
Mi amigo, stop the clucking. You sound like a bunch of old hens. There's a lot of birds waiting to go on. For instance...
The boys in the back are called macaws.
Because of their claws?
No, because they're macaws. And a fine feathered friend is a jolly toucan. And two can sound better than one toucan can.
The bird of paradise is an elegant bird. It likes to be seen and it loves to be heard. Most little birdies will fly away, but the Tiki Room birds are here every day. All the birds sing words,
and the flowers croon.
Our magnificent production is yet to come. So strum the guitar and beat the drum. We've been a hit and we know you adore us. So come on and join us in another chorus.
A little softer. A little louder.
All the birds sing words and the flowers bloom.
Let's give the little birdies a great big hand.
Go down there. Make both hands.
And now, senors and senoritas, please place your eyes into the center of the room, that is. We present the Enchanted Fountain.
Yeah. And a wunderbar birdmobile, which has birds on it, and it goes round and round. And that's why we call it a birdmobile.
Look, here come the girls.
Mesdames and messieurs, introducing your lovely ladies of the ensemble. Just like the fully bergère with only feathers. There's Colette. Hello, Colette. Suzette. Hello, Mimi. Gigi. Tiki. Josephine.
I wonder what happened to Rosita.
Oh, sing like some birds sing. Tweet, 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 tweet. Let's all sing like some birds sing. Sweet, 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 sweet. Let's all water that life can give. Breathe your blood of tears. Take your time, don't you dance while you all dancing away.
Let's all sing like the birds sing. Ba-ba-boo, ba-ba-boo, ba-boo.
Let's all sing like the birdies sing. Tweet, 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 ma, that bird sings sweetly. Let's all water like nothing else. C'est magnifique. Take your time from the birds. Now you all know the words. Sing along with us.
Now we want you people down there to sing along with us birds up here. All together now. Let's all sing like the birdies sing.
All sing like the birdies sing.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Let's all sing like the birdies sing.
All sing like the birdies sing.
Sweet, 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 sweet.
Sweet, 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 sweet.
Let's all warble like nightingale.
All warble like nightingale.
Give your throat a treat. Take your time from the birds. Everybody whistle.
magnifique.
See, no one laid an egg but me.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have something really big for you.
Yeah, the birds stand still and the tiki room flies away.
Mon ami, quit talking while I'm interrupting. Ladies and gentlemen, now we present direct from the islands a musical luau. Be careful, me fine friends. The gods have been angered by all the celebrating. But, me buckos, every cloud has a silver lining.
Monsieur and Madame, it's time to say adieu. But we hope you will always remember the amazing things which happen here in Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room.
The birdies have their fling. You've heard the flowers sing. Tiki's played the
What is it?
Ole, ole! Applause! Let's give the birds a standing ovation. Applause! Up down there, applause! Everybody stand up on your feet. Ole!
And now, as long as you're all standing,
We have a wonderful magic trick for you.
Ja, a wunderbar trick. Everybody, face the door. And the trick is, we're gonna make you all disappear.
Haha, that was so fun. That was awesome. Whoa! It was so nice and chilly in there. Some icy cold air conditioning. But out here, it is once again extremely hot. As soon as I walked out the door, the wall of heat hit me. It's now 89 degrees, so it dropped down a degree. It was 90 when I went into the Enchanted Tiki room. Now it's showing 89. A lot of people sitting out here under the umbrellas of the Jolly Holiday Bakery. Hope you're having a lovely day out there. It must be very warm and it is amazingly quiet here today. Hello. Hi. It's still warm even in the shade here. I think maybe the light attendance is in part because of the heat. The locals that are here are deciding to not come on such a hot day, or maybe just come in the evening when it'll probably still be 80 degrees at night, but at least they'll be at night. Oh, looks like we might have just missed the Disneyland band. Looks like they're down there near the Main Street train station. I love your outfit. You're so cute. Lovely.
Hey, hold on. See if I see anything that's like red poking out. So I just like...
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Excellent. I'm gonna go in here, check out, see if they got any new shirts in. I like the Ghost Host shirt. Let's see. They get new merch in all the time. But I haven't seen anything new. This is nice. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see. Embroidered Disneyland hat. Wearing a black hat in this weather is not a good decision. I'm looking for like a better button-down shirt that has Disney characters on it, but I do not see any. Just lots of sweatshirts. I think they're bringing in their fall merchandise. So a lot of sweatshirts, and it is Disneyland Resort 2025. I love Mickey's pose here, and Minnie and Pluto. Here's a really pretty blingy one. I don't think it translates on camera, but they've got sparkles all over the sweatshirt. It's very sparkly. It sounds like the band is still playing. See if we can catch a few minutes of the band. Looks like they got Goofy down here by the flagpole. Oh, that was so fun. It's always a great day when you get to see the Disneyland band. Started off our day at the Opera House watching the show Walt Disney, A Magical Life. I want to go outside the gates here and show you guys the incredible Mickey pumpkins, Donald, Minnie, Pluto, Goofy. They're all here, but they've been punkified. They've been turned into pumpkins, and they greet you as you're coming through the gates of Disneyland. So let's go take a look at those. Oh, look, an Indiana Jones poster. How fun. Indiana Jones in the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. Okay, so you can kind of see the backs of them here. We're gonna go around, we're gonna go out through the exit, and then we'll take a close and slow look at the Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, and Pluto pumpkins that greet us as we walk up to Disneyland. We're gonna have to walk out over here by the monorail track so you can get a good view of them. Now you're starting to see them. Oh, it's perfect too with the way the sun is on them right now. Let's check it out. Oh, how fun is that? Look at that. That's the whole gang right there. You got Mickey, Goofy, Minnie, Pluto's on the far left. Mickey is dead center right now. And then you'll see Minnie is right in the middle. And then you've got Minnie, Goofy, you got Goofy, Minnie, and Donald right here. So fun. And then over here, in the middle of the plaza, this used to be parking right here, as well as all of California Adventure was parking. There it is, the Disneyland 70th anniversary sculpture. And then we're gonna walk over this way, like California Adventure. And you can see Oogie Boogie greeting us above the California Adventure entrance. Oogie Boogie nights are in operation now. I don't think there's one tonight, or there'd already be lines out here. I think it's Tuesdays and Thursday nights. But that is cool, isn't it?
That's right, it's me.
So awesome. And then here's the other side. This is over on this side. See if I can get a little wider angle for you. There we go. I want to see all the way to the top. There it is. What a beautiful sculpture they created here for the 70th anniversary. Okay, my friends, I think we had a fun time today. A live stream for about 30, what was it, about 3 hours. We live streamed for 3 hours in 90-degree heat. I did that for you and myself too. It was a lot of fun. But I want to get back home now, get ready for our premiere on my other channel, Storytime with Indiana Holmes. If you're not subscribed, please like, subscribe, and hit the notifications button for my channel, Indiana Holmes. And if you'd like, please check out my other channel, Storytime with Indiana Holmes, right here on YouTube. We'll have a premiere tonight at 6 p.m. To continue reading the Dashiell Hammett novel, Red Harvest. It's a gangster crime, murder, mystery, femme fatale story. In fact, you can get started on it right now if you want to. Go over to that channel and you can start from chapter 1. Each chapter, or each video is 1 hour, approximately 1 hour, give or take a few minutes. So I think we've done 2 hours already. So you could start listening to, watching the first 2 hours, and then join us for the third hour tonight at 6 p.m. All right, my friends, this has been Indiana Holmes. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate your company and all your support. Thanks so much. Love you all. This has been Indiana Holmes. Bye-bye, guys. See you Friday or tonight during story time.